Hello everyone, it's been a while. Welcome to an all-new campaign where we will be playing the Griffon Riders of Marrhold. We are now in the Scions of Sarhall update, and there is one really fun thing you can do with this. Let me show you. As you can see, I have deleted regions of the world that are not going to be relevant. So, Hales, Rahen, East Serpent Spine, South Sarhall, and Alentir are going to be disabled because that way my computer can actually run the game without lagging to hell and back. So, why Marrhold specifically? One, they're pretty cool. And two, the main goal of this is to go through their extensive mission tree and reclaim Castanor, which is this area, from the devastating effects of the Greentide. So, our leader is, he sucks, but that's fine. He's going to be a general. I believe that's how I start those. That's the wrong button. I want that one. Yeah, not great. It's kind of what I figured. We get to follow Castellos for the time being, because, well, it's something. And then we have merchants to deal with. Merchant there. I'm just going to put here, because there's nothing else to do with them. Because this, at the start of the game, this is effectively a start node. You can eventually pull trade from the Deep Woods and from, Serpent Spine, but not right now. Deity Switch, this is a cool new button, actually. Basically, it lets you know if any of the gods will favor you, which is nice. You get advisors. Do I have the money for that? No. And, right. So when I did my test runs for this, I was actually playing with, yeah, you can have the map, that's fine. I was playing before the Sarhall release patch, so, it's not going to be exactly the same. Man, protect burials, please. Get primacy. And write a council, and that should be it. Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, we're going to grab that. And then merchants, land of commerce, patronage. Is that all you need? No, you need a lot more. I would like free enterprise. Is that it? They need one more thing. Gonna be mean to me, huh? I suppose we're probably gonna want control over monetary policy for this. Alright, and then boom. Adventurers get to have generous quest rewards. We will be getting state of statutory rights soon, which, since we're playing in this area, basically 20 years before anything can even really happen. Alright, we are making no money. That's fine. It's not a problem. Our military needs to be beefed up. We have 2 horses, that's fine for now. We will be horse heavy in the future, but for now it's fine. And now we're looking at the missions. First one. You need to be devved. You need to have manpower, you need to have stability, and I need the leader to die. Alright. So let's get this started. Everything has been set up. I'm not going to grab advisors yet, because I can't really afford it. Corin's fall. Right. The Greentide began 20 years ago when the orc Corcus Dukinson, who claimed he was the son of their evil god, invaded and laid waste to the chivalrous kingdoms of Escan. Only Corin, a mortal woman imbued with the powers of Agrados, the disgraced god of war, could stop them. And stop them she did. And with her followers she united the marchers and adventurers in Escan into a single force of good, stopping the invasion of Western Canor dead in its tracks. Yesterday, on the 11th of the month of Darament, Corcus Dukinson was slain by the heroine Corin in the city of Castanor. But in return, she too lost her life. Corin is dead, so too is Corcus. It is now up to the rest of us to follow her legacy and bring an end to the Greentide once and for all. Alright, very nice. Woo! Clergy political struggle, I don't care. And yes, it was in... Where's Rottenstep? That's Ballmeyer. Rottenstep, right here, is what I clicked on first. This is where the final battle was fought. Big armies. There was yesterday. Honestly, I think there should be, like, some roving army there or something. I think it'd be kind of cool. But, you know, I'm not working on the game. I just play it. Council League sounds good. That is an ally I can deal with. Otherwise, I do think I should be getting some alliances. That's what we got. This button. Who would like to be my friend? I'm guessing Corintar's rival to them. No, they're not. Interesting. I'm going to improve relations with them. Then, I have no possible rivals. Ain't that interesting? Yes. So, Marrhold is special because we are one of 2 surviving kingdoms from this area, right? Us and the Council League are the only ones who survived the Greentide, where all the Orcs came from the Serpent Spine and invaded, right? Everyone else here, if we look, they're either goblins, orcs, or adventurers. These colors over here that are not goblin or orc are the adventure tags. Alright, and they've got the dwarves. I do want to play Iron Hammers at some point. They seem pretty interesting. They do too. I want one more. Royal marriage. That sounds perfectly fine. 10th Pantheonic Council. Alright. There are rituals and forms associated with Pantheonic Council, laid down in the centuries since the worship of the Regent Court was first codified. There must be a gathering of every deity's high priest. There must be at least 7 days of discussion, a further 7 days of debate. There are required rites of thanksgiving, of divination, of worship. The 10th Pantheonic Council does not follow these rules. It is a conclave of adventurer clerics, a smattering from each deity led by Dominic of Gallow Peak, lately of Nerat, now sworn to Corin. It is less a discussion than a proclamation. Corin was not slain in truth, but instead redeemed Agrados' failures and ascended to take that fallen god's place in the court. Or perhaps it is less a proclamation than a wildfire, spreading quick amongst the Ascani adventurers, following them back to their homes across Castanor, and there spreading like a spark in dry kindling. Finally, it seems the temples themselves have issued statements acceding the truth, even as they quibble about Agrados' heresy and her status as an avatar. Their slowness is an indictment when compared to her fierce and unrelenting strength. It is clear that the goddess of war, bravery, and heroism is a much-needed addition to the court. Yes? Yeah, she will help us on our crusade. I think that's fine. I think grabbing the extra stability is worth it. Okay. Then I need manpower up, don't I? Yeah, I need manpower at 75%. Yeah, it'll get there eventually. Prince, revenge, I need to go kill the orcs for that. This one that gives me a colonist? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So in the meantime, I suppose we should be spying on you. Because I will kill you. I will destroy you, in fact. What are the trade goods here? That one is worth grabbing. The rest... No, that one's also worth grabbing. The rest, not so much. Alright, so we're going to wait around, and hopefully we'll be able to do stuff soon. Yeah, SCAN, first couple years, if you're not playing an adventure tag, you're going to do a good chunk of waiting around. Oh, there it is. I haven't gotten the event yet. Reclamation Day. When the Greentide burst out of the mountains as a tide of destruction and barbarism, many in Escan chose to fight them head-on, whilst we wisely retreated into our mountain to bide our time. The result, our kingdom endures, whilst theirs has been reduced to rubble. Now, however, it is time for the men of Marrhold to sally forth from our hold and reconquer the land that the foul greenskins dare take from us. For Marrhold, for the griffon banner. Very nice, 100 years gives me a colonist. That should be all the time I need. And we're definitely going with that one, because it makes me colonize faster. I'm going to start on... Yeah, we're going to start here. Oh, do I already have claims on them? I guess I do. Not really necessary. I do have a tech advantage on them. But I don't have any money. No, they grab that. Traveling minstrel? Yes, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is acceptable, I guess. How fast are you going? 60 a year. Right, we have new privileges to hand out. I want that one. Merchants can have... Where are you? That one. And adventurers can have that one. When am I going to get status statutory rights? Please, game? What's next on the list? Over the hills. I need all of those. I need all of those, or I need all of those. Kill them. Interesting. Are these permanent claims? I think they are. Yes, they are permanent claims. Good. Servant Spine Steel. Marvale needs to be devved up a little bit more. And there he is. Now we're going to go for Corrin. Because he starts with the trait Inspiring Leader, which guarantees him being able to become a emulant. The Griffin Prince. Even if many dare call us cowards for retreating into the security of our mountain home as the Greentide raged on, saving thousands of lives of our countrymen, not all of us did so. Our young Prince Griff, as well as the many knights of the Order of the Griffin, went out and confronted the Green Menace head-on, fighting alongside the Marcher Lords and Corrin in many decisive battles. Let us celebrate his heroic legacy. Very nice. Monthly Splendor for 25 years. Oh, that's actually useful. I'll take that. Alright, I suppose it means it's time to go attack. Let's turn you on. Grant export licenses. Nah. You suck. I don't care. Allied to Clouded Eye. Ooh, Clouded Eye's got gold. We should be able to do this. We should be able to take this before. Anti-Monsters Conquest Council League will not join because they don't know any favors. Let's work on that. Yeah, I think getting you to join in on the war will make it very much tip in my favor. There it is! There's state statutory rights. Minimum autonomy. You go up. Corntar, would you like to be my friend? Put some Dog Eater. Oh, Dog Eater grabbed it. Oh, you fool. It's furs now. Little expansion. Well, I guess we're doing that. Yeah, I don't really want to kill them entirely, because they're adding a lot of development to the area. The question is, what to do with the greenskins? I don't think... Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think we have a guaranteed way to deal with them. I don't particularly want to purge them, though. Don't particularly want to purge them, you know? There it is. Who are you allied to? Heckrander and Bloodgorger. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, let's go. Anti-Monsters Conquest, please. They got more guys. I don't care, considering this is going to happen. And there's Revenge. Our explorers report that a warlord of the nearby Orc tribe we are at war with wears a cloak made of the feathers of fallen griffins as a sort of brutish trophy. It is time to right this wrong. It was a shock to many when our beloved Prince Griff returned from the recent Battle of Castanor, not only battered and bruised, but also alone. His trusted mount, the Royal Griffin Seoval, nowhere to be seen. During the thickest of the fighting, Seoval was struck by a volley of arrows, both rider and mount plummeting to the ground and quickly set upon by bloodthirsty orcs. It was then that the bloodied griffin rose up once more and charged the orcs in a bestial frenzy, trying to protect his master. Amidst the screams of pain of his dying mount, Griff made his escape, swearing vengeance on the orcs that butchered his fallen friend. Whilst the prince still grieves Seoval, he has received reports of an orc chieftain of a nearby tribe who dares wear a cloak fashioned out of griffin feathers, an insult to our knights, our nation, and the prince's fallen friend. This provocation will not go unanswered. We're gonna fight a little harder. 1-1 just really sucks. Try again. Much better. Alright. Looks like I got seeds on this one. You going over there, or are you running off? You're running off. Right. Right. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. They got a Great Conqueror. Right. Right. So, that wasn't factored in. I'm just gonna hit a cheeky little reload. Just gonna hit a cheeky little reload here. Haha. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I could just restart the whole campaign, but I don't really want to. Wow. Let's not do that then. Did not expect them to have a Great Conqueror. Really didn't expect this to be a Great Conqueror. I gotta say, that's my bad. Yeah, I suppose I'll grab you then. And, Raven sounds good. Alright. Let's spend this time getting these guys in here too then. I didn't expect to have to do this. But I suppose I do. 0.3 a month. That's not bad. Well, I don't have the better general, but it's not that big a deal, but... Young heir magically gifted. Oh, nice. Yeah, favored by the gods, Corin. I think I like Adventurer or Mantle of War. I forget which one of these I like more. Many worshippers of the Regent Court feel a close association with one of the pantheon or another, but few live their lives as devotees of one of the deity before all others. Even amongst those that do, it is rare to find an individual whose character and deeds reflect their patron deity in their every action. Such individuals are sometimes called emulants, and the priesthood of Marrhold has noted the great piety, bravery, and personal magnetism of Griff the Young. Many mark them as a chosen exemplar of Corin. Several clerics have approached the king to approach further religious devotion to specific aspects of the goddess, though there appears to be a split among the priests about which part of Corin's portfolio that we might dedicate our time to. Spending many of your waking hours in prayer, study, and ritual would take your focus from the direct administration of the realm and require the delegation of some important responsibilities, but could yield major spiritual enlightenment. Will you pursue the wisdom of the gods further, my king? Let's do Greatest of Adventurers. No, I think that's like mercenary stuff. I'm gonna do Mantle of War instead. Mage of Renown. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Prestige on that one. So, okay. Renaissance is here. That means it's time to develop this. Yeah, that means it's time. Renaissance is here, it's time. Yeah, that's fair. So let's hit this button. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. Definitely gonna wait on that. I think we're gonna develop... Yeah, we're gonna develop in the capital. That should do. It'll get here. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's where all my points are going to go, it looks like. Quality wool. Oh, I'll take money. Hey, Drysdale's done. So many of them. Oh, because I guess I am next then. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Monopolies are dumb like that. We're almost there. We're gonna do one more click. Yeah. Loans, schmoans. There we go. Champion of the Joust. Yes, please. What do we get? 2-6. That is interesting. And switch over to advancement effort, please. How fast you coming in? 1-1. Nice. That's not bad at all. Dwarven craftsman. Dominate the market. I'm going to have a large tolerance of dwarves. I want the dwarves to be happy. Okay. Those guys are good. Allies. And then I guess I'm spying on you. It's up to 12, wow. Can you give me that one more, please? Yeah. We're going to be taking a lot of loans. That's kind of the strat, actually. So what's going to have to happen if we're going to do it like this? Sad as it may be. Alright, I think that says it's time. We got Champion to the Joust. We got everyone ready to attack. Yeah, Deadfang is dumb. Gonna have everyone in. Ugh, that is a lot. There are certainly a lot of them. I'm gonna wait till I get Corn's Blessing then. Yeah, once that's in, I think it'll be a bit better. Yeah, average pip's pretty good. This guy's pretty good too. Exactly average, and there's an event to get him a little bit better than that. We're not extending loan, or we're not going to repay a loan. No, thank you. That's not going to happen. We are waiting on things to start working out. That's what we're doing. Hopefully, it will work out. Because, oh boy. Haha. Oh boy, do they outnumber me. We do have a discipline guy. I'm going to take that. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Glory of the Marr. I will take... Honestly, I need the prestige. Alright. Griff the Young hit the ground with a thud, head ringing from the blow. The world spun as he groped blindly for his weapon. Above, a shadow approached. More than a shadow, perhaps, though the king could not discern more than a flash of red hair. Their vision spun so. Come now, Griff the Young. I expect better of you than that. A woman's voice spoke, clear and strong and kind. From the top now, pulling Griff the Young to their feet, the red-haired knight struck again as soon as they had readied themselves, and once more planted the king firmly upon the ground with a masterful maneuver. The red-haired woman chuckled. Remember, you must be prepared for any threat. Tighten that guard up, or you'll have a blade under it. Understand, your grace? Your grace. Your grace, are you all right? The words reached Griff the Young's ears. That's funny looking. As if they were water, and his eyes opened to a bright, dizzying world. The soldiers in the yard pull the king to their feet. They had been laying there for some time, but after many assurances to their health, the soldiers left Griff the Young to contemplate what they had seen. Some whispered that Corn herself had blessed the king with her presence that day in the training yard, though others would readily dismiss those rumors as foolish chatter. Still, none could deny that after that day, certain techniques had slipped into Griff the Young's sparring that had been catching even the most well-trained opponents off guard. And better yet, these moves have begun to disseminate down the ranks, taking to the army like a flame to kindling. Griff the Young is invigorated, seeming to have just the right thing to say at every meeting of arms. The brightest ideas, the finest moment. Very nice. Infantry combat ability. Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. Alright. Turn that off. Turn that on. And I think I'm going to go for some of these guys in there, yeah. Lilac War Veterans. That sounds perfect. No. Not the mining and smelting. I'll do the wool, though. Okay. That means get that out of there. Ah, great. Equilibrium's high enough, but I gotta do this. I suppose that's worth it. We're gonna wait on that. We have Serpent Spine Steel. One of the primary economic activities in Marrhold has always been metalworking. Thanks to the large deposits of iron below our native hold, this ore is often used to create what is referred to as Serpent Spine Steel, a particularly resilient alloy, stronger than most variants, and thus extremely apt to be used in weapons and armor. Luckily for us, the Greentide has created a large demand for swords, and also an enemy on which we can put them to good use. Very nice. Goods produced for 50 years. Very nice. Pride and Joy, Marrhold needs to have a temple and a marketplace. Oh, right. How close are you on this? A couple months. That's not so bad. Land theft. I'd rather not. I suppose I'm gonna have to. Rival of Orcish Warband, that's fine. Grab the discipline guy. Going to grab Lilac Veterans. And finish the province. Very cool. Alright, what's our tech at? There's still a tech behind. Very nice. Alright, let's go. It is time. Now it's not so bad. Alright. Let's go. Die. Good stack wipe. Let's go get them too. Very nice. You're on that, you're on that. Alright. Lilac War Veterans, I think they have something special. Where are you? No, they're just adventurers. Alright. Up you go. Spy Network, please. Don't need that one. Do they still have the Great Conqueror? Yes, they do. Yeah, they have a lot of guys, though. Aha! They're stupid. Just gonna go with these guys, then. Well. That was a poor gambit. Long-term grants come to fruition. That's fine. Dwarves can be fine. Shut up. What do we got? We got the revenge mission, right? 5 prestige. Any province needs to have devastation of 10. Or be fully looted. Let's go fully loot their capital. That should do it. Justice. With the Orc warband captured, it is time for us to impart justice. Seoval will be avenged. Justice. As Griff the Young walks slowly towards the center of the square, the people watch in silence. The guards dividing the crowds from the plaza. An ancient Murdoch tradition, dating from the times before the Dragon Wake, was the king's duty to execute the enemy. Nowadays, the practice has fallen out of favor, but today was special. Bound by chains and weakened by days of imprisonment and torture, the green-skinned chieftain could barely resist as he was forced to kneel by the guards. Griff the Young prepared the heavy two-handed sword of the royal Mar family, ironically named Feather, and gazed upon the crowd. This barbarian, who killed many of our fellow compatriots, who dared adorn himself with the remains of our glorious griffins, at this, the common folk erupted in a litany of shouts and rage, shall now be put down by the authority given to me by the gods. The beheading was swift and painless, and after a short while the crowd dispersed, carrying on with their days. The monarch, however, stayed for a while longer, deep in thought, pondering about the future. 50 military points. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Dead Fang. Give me your money. How much is this going to be mine? 40%. Take it. Give me your money. Give me your 4 reps. And prestige. Alright. Let's get him. Nice. Alright, we got him. Alright. Don't worry, we're gonna go fight them. Give me the mercantilism, please. Going over here. Where are you going? There they are. Finish them. Thank you. We did it! Yay! You're coming back, please. Oh, there's so many of them. Alright, you get to drill now. That was a good first war, I guess. We are losing crazy amounts of money, but that's honestly to be expected. And there we go. Where are we at? 37, that sounds about right. You give me your money, war reps, your... Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds fine. And lastly, Heart Grinder. Heart Grinder, Heart Grinder, Heart Grinder. Die. Thank you. First, we're going to click this button. It'll be more expensive if I don't. Second, you are turning off. Maybe making a good chunk more money. Now we're going to click this button. Now we're going to click this button. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, and... I want that down. Because, yes, it is worth it right now. Rebirth, I need heir to be age 12. Very cool. And down the valley. Ever since our ancestors arrived in Escan, we have inhabited the valley, its fertile lands being the breadbasket for the entire kingdom. Recently, however, a barbaric orc tribe just dared to settle in our land. Let's give them a piece of our mind and reconquer our rightful lands. Very nice. Gives me... whew, money. Religion and culture have changed. Very nice. I believe that means it'll actually be a little bit cheaper to grab these. Yeah. Also, we're going to lower autonomy in these provinces, please. Okay, when are we going to be able to get rid of this? 67. That's 10 more years. Usually doesn't take that long. But okay. I suppose now it is time to start working on these. Let's grab that one first. Oh, they're already there. Get out. Thank you. How fast are we going? 80 a year? Sounds about right. Okay. Anyone else? Offer knowledge sharing. Council League, Order of Ashen Rose. Gloria would not. She's not my ally. Because they don't know me. Yeah. So let's see, we got Raven Banner. We have Raven Banner for how much? Oh, they otherwise wouldn't. Interesting. I suppose I'll take it then. Ooh, we got construction cost. I don't think I'll be able to switch gods though. Magical Elite or Noble Officer Corps. Nobility influence up without their... Yeah, nah. We're gonna do that one. Because I can't have their influence be higher. It's a little much. It's a little much. Castanor. Oh, I guess I do know about Castanor, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. Am I making money? Yo, that's crazy. I'm making money. Corrin Circle. Dominic of Gallows Peak. If Lothane Bluetusk was a member of Corrin's Circle who loved Corrin the most, Dominic of Gallows Peak was one who feared her the most. Oh, he was loyal as any other, but more than his companions, he knew just what it meant to be an avatar of a Grados. It meant that an avatar of a Grados walked the earth. A priest of Narat from his earliest days, when he was rescued by that sect from the clutches of a Corvorian vampire, he was drawn to both of his god's duties, shepherding the souls of the dead and ensuring immortal ones joined them. He joined the Marcher Lords to attend to funerary rites, but when he learned post-rotten step of a woman a woman imbued with infernal power, knowing that risked immortality, he set out with a sword in hand to ensure that soul's demise. He almost succeeded, and then history would have gone a very different way. But even before she was honed in the heat of battle, Corin had uncanny instincts. It held off his surprise attack. She was curious, though, of her assassin's nature, his priestly garbs and demeanor, and so, at sword point, he joined her circle. She would learn more of what it meant to be an avatar, what scant knowledge there was. He would have more opportunities together. A win-win. He did not succeed, of course, but Dukin's blade did the trick. By that point, though, he had come to know the woman much better. She laid bare her soul and dealings before him, as all do to Nerat. And in her blazing life he saw inspiration, redemption, divinity. He was an instrumental figure in organizing the 10th Pantheonic Council, which anointed her to the Regent Court. And after what was done, wandered all of Castanor, speaking to any who would hear of her life and cause. Today, it seems he has come to Marrhold, clearly visible underneath the red sword and shield banner that stands tall in its streets. The king knows Corin's story well, but even so, Dominic will teach him more. I could have him join our cause. I could get that, which is honestly probably what I want. Or take heretical teachings elsewhere. No. I'm going to take Morale of Armies, because I can't afford him. Alright, and with that, we're going to end the first episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.